r/rules horror. Posted by u/dicker_mix. Templar Anomaly Research and Repossession, die Glock. Hello, Reacted. This letter is to inform you that we have accepted your position as researcher and repossession manager. As you know, we confiscate and research anomalies for the safety of the public. We recently did a raid on the Rote Mod Auction Red Moth Auction Hall, and recovered multiple dangerous anomalies that would have reached the general public. Your job is to make sense of whatever we recovered, and to prevent reacquisition by Rote Mod. Research rules. 1. Do not hurt the anomalies. We found out that anomalies are willingly participating in our research. Thus, do not damage them more than needed. 2. You cannot, under any circumstance, leave the research room while an anomaly is with you. Last time this happened we lost 10 operatives just to subdue the thing. 3. If the operative tells you to go to another room, check that he has got another researcher with him. Rule 2. If he has, it's safe to leave. 3a. If the operative doesn't have a researcher, or talks about Rote Mod in any sense, then the operative is a spy, and you should lock yourself in the room, and alert security. 4. You should find the following things inside the room: a bench, a lamp, restraints, a test kit, various tools, a Glock 19, knockout gas, a metal table. If anything is missing, or the table isn't metal, contact security and wait outside. It should be resolved as 2 minutes. 5. When you receive an anomaly, you'll also get a list of things to check to confirm it's an anomaly. The things are classified by the way. 6. Kill anyone that claims to be checking up on progress or that claims to be your partner. We don't assign partners, nor do we check up on your progress. You get as much time as you need. They are most likely a spy. 7. All research must end at 2000 hours, and resume at 6 o'clock. 8. We do not have the following: Dead Sea Scrolls, a tiger skin mat, a deer painting. If you see those things on your research table, run, and don't look back. Most likely it's a Manic, a Rote Mod operative infected by a parasite. If it catches you, we'll have to dispose of you in garbage bags. 9. You shouldn't see any other researchers. If you do, then an anomaly that has perception powers has escaped, and you should first lock yourself in the room, then contact security. We don't need to tell you why. 10. If a humanoid anomaly managed to escape when you're studying it, run out of the room and pull the red lever beside the door, which will release knockout gas. 11. All the delivery systems are automated. If someone claims to be delivering a research subject to you, shoot them through the door. Don't open the fucking door, or it'll be the last thing you do. 12. Some anomalies have mind-influencing effects. Try to ignore the voices. Repossession Warehouse Rules 1. Your shift starts at 2100 hours and ends at 5 o'clock. Don't be late. 1a. If a Glock 19, tactical body armor and a flashlight isn't at the specified location, tell the on-site supervisor, and take the night off. It's the anomaly's way of telling you that they're tired of seeing you today. 2. When going through the humanoid section, make sure all of them are in stasis. An easy way to check is to see if they are suspended in the air. If they're not, don't go any farther until you get someone down there. It's a trap. 3. When checking art pieces, make sure that they are still. If they are moving, yell out "Stoppen oder ich lasse Sie stoppen," stop or I'll make you stop, and they should stop. If not, see 3a. 3a. If the art piece doesn't stop moving, take it and throw it into a safe and lock it, while saying "Ich habe dich gewarnt," I warned you, do it. 4. If you suddenly hear maniacal laughter, prepare your Glock, because a Manic has arrived. See 4a on how to kill. 4a. The Manic parasite is on the back of the Manic. Wait until it charges you, then unload the magazine into its back. If you miss, or it dodged, prepare for swift death. 5. If anything is unaccounted for, and you can't find it, shoot yourself. It'll most likely kill you anyway. 6. Any Rote Mod operatives should be shot on sight. Forfeit these rules and you forfeit your life. No pressure. Hello dear worker. We recently barged in on Rote Mod attempting to sell a tiger skin rug that was still very much alive, and found more anomalies in Rote Mod's possession. One of which was a large bronze bell with a redacted on one side. Attached to this letter is the document confiscated with the subject, listing containment procedures and research regulations. Don't ask how we determine these regulations, let's just say we have sudden vacancies in positions. For research purposes. 1. All electronic devices will permanently fail within a 2-meter radius. If you value your electronic devices, there is a box outside of the research chamber. 1A. If you have a pacemaker, or related device, please request assignment change. 2. No sound louder than 12 decibels are allowed within the chamber. Communication via hand gestures and/or writing is required. 3. If you accidentally make a sound louder than 12 decibels, Subduction Protocol MGL-13 Ice Age is to be enacted. The room shall be evacuated of all personnel, and be flooded to the brim with water, which is then frozen. Room can be thawed in 24 hours. 4. If at any point a humanoid figure steps out, take note of what it's wearing. 4A. If it looks World War I era, nod, and it'll nod back, and go back inside. 4B. If it's World War II era, don't look at its face, and pray. It usually goes away. 4C. The last person to look at the World War II version was literally beaten to a pulp BTW. 5. If at any point die Glock starts ringing, get a wooden cross, and yell, "It's okay to make noise now, cease at it." If it doesn't work, be prepared to be cooked from the inside out. 6. If any of the humanoid entities escape, well, let's just say we needed 2 squads of men, 10 flamethrower units, and a literal tank to stop them. 7. For fuck's sake, don't touch the bell with your bare hands unless you enjoy being beaten to a pulp. 8. The bell is heavy, so there's no possibility that Rothmot will try to reacquire it. 9. If 6 or more figures come out of the bell, don't look at their faces. They will surround you and ask you questions. Respond to each with "No, sir," and they should go away. 10. Die Glock is stored in a padded room at all times, and no one is allowed to move it. 11. If your coworker gets agitated in any way, leave the room, lock the door, and initiate Protocol MGL-13. This will kill the coworker, but it's for the better, both for them and you. And that's it. Sorry for the rush, we received reports that Rothmot is planning yet another auction tonight. Templar Anomaly Research and Repossession, Understanding the Universe and Protecting the Public, one anomaly at a time. RE, New Anomaly Discovered. Hello, worker. We have found a disturbing anomaly in the possession of a now deceased Rothmot worker. For some backstory, when we arrived at the action house, we found the bodies of what was once the auctioneer and 8 to 10 attendees. The anomaly, an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus, was displayed in the middle of the room. It appears that the sarcophagus was the only thing that was at the hall. The reason for sending an email instead of an actual letter is that anomaly can corrupt handwritten items, as field researchers discovered. The following is a recorded conversation between a Rothmot operative and a potential buyer. _/19/20. Before we begin, we never talked. Got it? So, is the thing finally for sale? Can you wait a bit? Transporting the thing hasn't been easy. We lost a truck and 2 people just trying to get the thing out of the tomb. What's so dangerous about it? I'll tell you at the auction tonight, but not now. We don't know who's listening in right now. I'm risking both my life and my career by talking to you. Relax, we're in a restaurant. Who would record this? Besides, with the amount I'm paying you, you guys wouldn't need to host another sale in quite some time. If I get killed because of this, I'm taking you with me. Deal? Deal. End conversation. From what we know, the anomaly has 2 parts, the sarcophagus, and the body within. It appears, from the blunt force trauma and stab wounds, the body is intelligent and highly combative, and the sarcophagus can alter written text, which was noticed when several documents somehow became corrupted. From extensive testing, we have listed the following guidelines below. 1. The sarcophagus is to be locked with 3 steel chains, each locked with an industrial-grade padlock that is never to be unlocked. 2. All handwritten documents must never enter the sarcophagus vicinity. All forms of documentation must be performed via computer emails. 3. If something bangs on the sealed sarcophagus, then the body inside is active, and all research staff must evacuate, and security personnel must prepare for a potential escape. 4. Before each research session, all research staff must bring an offering to appease the body. This can range from flowers to food, but don't offer any meat to the anomaly. It'll increase its chances of escape. 5. All personnel with a criminal background must never, and I mean never, get within 2 meters of the anomaly. The body inside will break free no matter what, and kill the individual. 6. Don't let the sarcophagus fall on its back. 7. If the sarcophagus suddenly displays any language except ancient Egyptian, run. The personnel inside has been marked for death, and no one can save them. 8. When not researching, the chamber must be observed via CCTV so that any movement can be reported. 9. The body itself is surprisingly combat trained, but will only target the psychopathic, criminals, pedophiles, homophobic, and anti-Semitic. It will leave any other people alone and even be respectful towards them. However, it can sometimes enter a rage state, in which it sees all people as the ones listed above. If he does, there's no saving you. Just pray he gives you a swift death. 10. Refer to the body as a moon, and only a moon. He gets offended when his name isn't used. 11. He may be a personification of Osiris, the Egyptian god is the underworld, so you better get on his good side. 12. A moon, Osiris, has at his disposal a sickle and a club which would explain the injuries on the corpses in the auction hall. That's all for today. Templar Anomaly Research and Repossession, Understanding the Universe, and Protecting the Public, one anomaly at a time.